is Bearded Bar Talk.
What's going on, everybody? Mike Stone here.
And this is Stevie P.
And you're watching Bearded Bar Talk.
Hey, we can't forget about the memes.
Hi.
Memes is in the back.
This is my new boyfriend.
Hi.
And we're going to Talladega, baby.
Woo! If you ain't first, you're last. He's a hater.
You looks like you should go to fucking...
Listen, we planned that, okay?
We did.
You look
We've
like you
been
should go to
dying to
Talladega.
do
We
that.
rehearsed it a couple times.
Couple times, like 5 times. And you know what's funny about that? Every time
You actually
we
look
did
like
it,
you're supposed to go to Talladega. You don't know shit about Talladega. Stop that shit.
I don't know shit about
Shut the
Talladega.
front
He
door.
right. I don't.
Put your hat on forward, though. Put it on
Why?
forward.
Why, man?
Because that's when you really look like you're finna go to Talladega. Yeah. Don't it look like Talladega? Talladega ready.
If you ain't first, you're last. You know what else? Build the fucking wall.
Oh, my God. Guys, it's been a great podcast.
We free!
Still currently searching for a new
We are
co-host.
free.
I just drove 2 hours. I just drove 2 hours. Yorkie, I'm not dressing in drag, bro. I'll go to a NASCAR race, but I ain't dressing in drag, dude.
Dega is what he meant to say.
Dega?
That's what he meant to say.
Oh, sure.
Dega.
Mm-hmm. You just told us what you like to do on your free time.
Is that your
Yorkie.
free subject right there? That's what you do. That's what you do on the side hustle.
All right, I'll be over here.
You gonna be over there?
Yeah, I'm on.
That's how you make that money.
Cheerleaders.
You gonna be our cheerleaders, memes?
Names is the cheerleader.
Memes is a cheerleader. Shit. If you're going, say it right. It's. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Talladega.
Talladega. Go Talladega.
Why go down there in Talladega? Why go Tiger?
Go Tiger. Talladega, baby.
Oh my God. Jesus help.
Y'all
me.
like my new hat? I gotta
Jesus
find
help
it.
me.
I got that from Alvin's Island at the beach, man.
Looks like my hat.
It's pretty badass, ain't it?
I don't know. My head's officially bigger than yours.
Your head's way bigger than mine.
There you go, boy.
Sup, Paul?
I feel like
To sup. To sup.
suck.
Sup.
Suck. I feel like I need a pair of overalls on with this hat. That's how my
Ooh,
papa.
Mike Stone. He hates that.
That's how my papa used to wear his hat.
That's how you papa used to wear his hat?
Uh-huh.
Well, I ain't shaved my head, so I'm gonna need my hat
You
back.
now you really look like you finna go down
I know. Look at that fucking
horseshoe.
No, man, it's called an old man cul-de-sac. Get it right, okay?
Get it right, get it tight.
Shit.
Please put the hat back on. I'm getting blinded.
Hey, listen, Casper. Nobody asked.
Blinded by the ball.
Nobody asked you. So we're free.
Finally.
Free. How was your first day back at work with open people in there, bro?
Not gonna lie, man, it was kind of nice to have folks in the building.
In the building.
Yeah, like it was nice to just be able to say hello to somebody different than the staff.
Right.
And it was pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
What you over there beating on?
Worry about yourself.
I'm just worried about what she beating on my bar for.
Don't beat on the bar. It comes through the mic.
Hey, you're definitely in the mirror right now. Okay, look at the mirror, memes. Look at the mirror.
Memes. You're in the mirror.
Oh, I didn't know I in the mirror.
Memes, you can't do that right there.
You're in the
Put
mirror.
your shirt back on, memes.
Memes. Put your
Shit.
What?
What?
You making it weird.
Nuh-uh. I love my memes. That's the only woman that my wife will let me say my boo thing. Because it's your wife's mama.
That's right.
Hey, look, I kind of got one of them raccoon-eyed things for being at the beach.
For being at that beach.
Dude, that beach was awesome.
That beach.
Hey, Yorkie said he's coming to eat soon.
Cool, man. We appreciate that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
What's up,
Lord, what's
Lori?
up? What's up? What's
You're
up?
late. I'm just kidding. What's going on?
Another day in paradise.
So we know
I'm glad that we're finally fucking free, bro.
Yeah, me too. And you know what I'm thankful for the most?
What's that?
Is that we're free. America.
America.
And motherfucking football.
No. What do you think's gonna happen with football, though?
Well, obviously we're gonna have season. We might not have fans.
we might not have fans.
There probably won't be fans in the stands, but we're gonna have football.
Won't be fans in the stands.
Is it going to be weird to watch that kind of game with no crowds in the background? You think the players are gonna get stoked up?
I think the players aren't gonna have that.
That, like, feel that crowd.
Yeah, because I'm like, like when we went to the SEC championship, not this past year, we ain't gonna talk about that. LSU put the ass whooping on us. But when I went 2 years ago,
we ain't gonna talk about it though.
No,
Oh.
we're gonna talk about when Georgia went and whooped shit out of Auburn. Okay, we went to that one too.
I'm
And
saying though,
what
it's
I'm
gonna be weird.
Yeah, because the energy, I believe
Is
that
what-
the energy is like
right. That's what makes the game.
yeah, and you know the players feed off that shit. So actually, Casper, he had a little game night at his house where they watched the fight Saturday, and there were no fans. You know,
It's kind of weird, right?
I would assume so. Casper, what you think? Was that strange watching that?
Boom. See that?
What?
Right. So before you get all hyped up that we're free and football's coming back, hold your fucking horses, guy. Okay? Don't fucking jinx it. Okay?
I just felt like I was stabbed in the heart.
Right.
What happened?
Well, I mean,
So apparently, the president of the NCAA or NCCA, I'm thinking that's supposed to be. I'm supposed to be
Right,
NCAA,
yeah, anyway, that's what
but
it is.
said that there'll be no fall sports if students don't go back to school. So if they don't have school this fall because of COVID, then there'll be no sports, which will be
sometimes
lame.
it takes a minute for the merch to work, okay? It just takes a minute. You gotta let old Streamy get in the stream real quick, okay?
I'll let Streamy get in the streaming.
Yeah, sometimes Streamy don't come along.
What?
He'll be in there though.
He'll be in there.
He be there. He just don't
be
be
there.
saying nothing.
He'll be there.
He just be there, but he don't say nothing.
He's just kind of there.
Yeah, it'll work though.
Dude, those are those lemon beers we got last time. Leanne didn't even open.
Yeah, well there you go.
Hell no.
I saved them for you.
Fuck that. You can drink them.
Yeah, you're drinking them.
You like them better than I
Don't
do.
touch my bush.
Bush. And you know what? We were going to talk about some football, so I was really excited because it just so happened to have my koozie here, right? You know what I'm saying? That my dog took a bite out of. Actually, I think that was my kid, but we ain't going to talk about that. I got my
Well,
koozie.
I mean, dogs eat their own poop, so I mean, what was that say about your koozie?
It was my kid that took the
I don't
bite
think
out of
you
the
sure?
koozie,
You said
bro.
dog. You said dog, and then changed it to kid because you know dogs eat shit.
No, because I
See what I'm
looked
saying?
at I looked at it and look, it actually looks like
Shit.
my kid's mouth.
Shit.
See what I mean, guys? It actually looks like my kid's mouth right there. Does that mean?
Pretty sure that's dog.
She's
Pretty
been
sure
dying to
that's
do
a
that too.
Yeah. She just wants to be on camera but
Means.
not say anything.
Let me ask you a question.
It's a little creepy.
What?
What you gonna do if we ain't got football this fall?
Die.
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 Better to be judged by 12 than carried by 6. For sure.
That's for sure.
For sure. You right.
That's for sure.
I'll die.
Yeah. Did you guys?
I will
you,
die.
like. Well,
Like funeral.
something. Some things are opening. I think there's like 15 states that are like doing soft openings today, like Alabama did.
A lot of them have already done it.
Some of them have, yeah.
A lot of them have already done it.
But some of the real hardcore lockdown states, like Maine and New York, actually upstate New York is about to start opening back up.
Yeah, no, Casper, I did hear about the NFL football. I'm pretty sure the commissioner said they'll play.
Yeah, but the thing about NFL, Casper, you say that a lot of people don't care about NFL. We ain't gonna have no college football.
People are going to be watching.
Rise again. South will rise again.
Yeah, if we don't have college football, then a lot of people will be watching.
Yeah,
NFL
just because they can't
just
watch
because
college.
it's football.
Right. Any football's better than no football.
Yeah. Did you hear that the XFL is gone already?
I knew it would, bro. I knew it would.
Well, the
bro.
COVID fucked it up. Even though he got, what I don't understand is, McMahon, he got that shit. He got like loans or something,
Yeah.
or investments for like three seasons. So COVID comes along and boom, suddenly the XFL is gone. But I thought the XFL was booming, dude.
I thought it was too, man. It actually had more fans than that other shit. What was the other? The arena football?
Arena football,
It had
yeah.
way more people in the stands watching
Yep.
that than watching the XFL than the arena.
Yeah. You know what would be good?
I just don't think that. I don't think that
Taylor said, "Hey, ya mama."
ahoy.
Hey, baby.
It says ahoy.
Let's take
Whatever.
Whatever.
Cigarettes right there.
Whatever.
I can read sometime.
I can read when I want to. I didn't want to read that.
I ain't want to read it. Hey, Taylor, since your mom's here, you can't say some of that crazy shit you be saying.
Look, what were we talking about?
Football.
Right. So I don't think it's going to be enjoyable to watch.
Without the fans.
Without the fans. I think the fans make it hype. I think watching the football game with fans in the stands going nuts, like that's what makes it hype.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree too, yeah.
Especially even for the players more so than anybody else. And I don't feel like it's going to be. You ever seen what was the pro game, the Pro Bowl, right? Where it's just like,
yeah, they're all over, from all over the place.
Yeah,
right.
From professional football,
Right,
NFL
right,
football, but they're all over. And like Jerry Rice will be a coach and something stupid like that. They don't play. They don't.
Mike Vick be one last year.
Yeah, they don't play hard.
Nah, it's really.
See what I'm saying? I feel like.
I think that.
I feel like that's what it's going to be, though, bro. I feel like there's no stands or there's no fans in the stands. I feel like it's just going to be some bullshit ass, whack ass fucking season.
Who's Mike?
Casper forever talking about some echo. Every time I talk to him, he talking about echo.
We sound like robots.
Sound like robots? What'd you do?
I didn't do nothing.
You broke it, bro.
You
We always blaming you, ain't he?
Yeah.
You know you have
He take look.
Hey, shit worked perfect.
If it's good and it works real good, he did it. If it's fucked up, I did it.
Well, I mean, hey,
Every time.
They say the truth.
It don't
hurt.
matter who did it. Even if I did it and it works good, he did it.
He did it.
But if it's fucked up,
At least you know.
he did it.
At least you know, man.
Shit.
You can be oblivious to it all,
Yeah, and then he blames me for shit and then tells everybody he needs a new co-host. Fucked up.
I mean, I do need a new co-host, though. I feel like.
You think I ain't dedicated? I just moved 2 hours away. I left the beach this morning at 10:30. Drove all the way to Dealville. Okay.
Does it sound any better now? Did it
Sound
fix
any
it?
better? Crackling?
We literally just did a sound test before this.
Yeah, right before.
Like right before. Now
Now
it's
it's
fine.
fine. Cool. Sorry about that.
Don't touch shit, guy.
I ain't touched nothing. Except for my beer koozie.
That's what it was, man. That's exactly what it was. You brought this Georgia bullshit in my fucking bar, and shit starts fucking up. You know what? Matter of fact, since that's been here, I feel like we've had more issues with the stream, so I'm going to need you to take that with you. Or I'm going to burn it.
Don't you burn my shit, dude.
Well, don't leave your shit at my house.
Don't you burn my shit.
I need some new fire
Don't you
starter.
burn my shit, bro.
Looks like some good kindling.
Don't you do it. Don't, Lori.
Oh, don't get him started.
Lori.
Don't get him started,
Let me
please.
put my shades on.
Don't get him started, please.
Let me put
He
my
already
shades
went on his rant today.
Listen, I'm
He
gonna
already-
redo that video.
he already
a little
went
less
off.
cussing so I can get more shares.
Yeah, because you was cussing pretty.
I was pissed.
Yeah,
dude.
I know.
was so mad. I was so fucking.
I'm just saying, what do y'all think about the football, though?
The football, it's badass. Look at it. It's got the Georgia G on. Oh
No,
football season.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
pick your mic up, guy. Put it near your face. This is like you're far away from the mic.
is this better?
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Is that better?
Can you hear
Roll
me?
Tide.
Don't you say them nasty ass words on this podcast. You're only allowed to say "Go Dogs."
Yeah, okay. Notice there's nothing Georgia hanging up right now. I'm just saying, I don't think football is going to be as fun without people. I will box your ass out right now. I'll make it happen. I will. You will become the Bearded Bar Talk logo, and that's it. Oh, something. Tiffany Perry has just liked the stream.
Hey, Tiffany, thanks for liking. See what happens, guys? We got that fixed too, so we know.
So
what all you
far,
do.
I mean, it worked once. Like I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know if it's gonna work again. Somebody else like this stream. Let's see if it pops
If you don't
up
like
again.
the stream, I'm gonna give you a hook.
Oh my God. See, this is what happens. You tell me we need all these topics to talk about. I keep trying to reiterate the topic,
What are you talking
and
about?
you're over here hooking it.
Sometimes I need money.
Sometimes I need money.
Yeah.
So you be hooking it.
I'll be hooking.
Hooker.
Hook the bitch ass. But for real.
But for real though.
So all the
Hooker.
all the other ball and feet. What? Oh, Taylor. Me watching it at home, but can't run to the end zone when there is a turnover.
I'm confused at what
I don't understand.
I'm confused at what you're talking about, Casper.
I don't understand.
So confused.
Oh, but I mentioned this to you earlier. I want to kind of get y'all's opinion on this. So we're talking about sports and how college football might not even happen. So we're going to be stuck with professional football
Right.
only, the NFL, and you know, baseball's cool and shit. I like the MLB and stuff, but we're not
as good as football.
Yeah, we're not going to have college football. So that's going to be some of the things that I think are going to be changing and evolving over time. But what about movie theaters? So
Well, here we go.
I brought this up to him, and he thinks I'm completely out of my mind.
I don't think you're out of your mind. I think you're in your opinion, and that's it. Go ahead and say what you're gonna say.
So did she just say Miami?
Don't worry about it.
Take a wrench. Revoke the wrench.
Revoke the wrench.
No Miami. No. Anyway, so the new Trolls dropped while we were in this little quarantine lockdown thing, right? So they did it on a pay-per-view, the stream, basically.
What are you talking about?
Stream, download the new Trolls.
Yeah, so that you're right. So you could rent it.
You could rent it and just watch it on demand, right? So they made just as much money off doing that as they did the first one in the movie theaters. Well, I'm looking at a marketing aspect to it. If a production company or a film company or something like that, Disney or whoever else, did you want to say something to that?
Hashtag vote for Pedro.
Fuck Disney.
Fuck Disney. Yeah.
Disney sucks.
Disney sucks.
But if they got this figured out, hey Liliana, how you doing? That they can make just as much money off not sending it to the movie theaters. I believe movie theaters are going to be a thing of the past because most people, because it's gotten so expensive to go. I mean, literally, it's like anywhere between $15 and $20 per person if you go to the movie theater and you get candy and popcorn, right? So if people can do that at home, pop a bag of popcorn in their microwave and drink beer, the kids, if they want to go see the new movie, mom could say, sit your ass down in the living room and put the movie on for $20 instead of going to the movie theater and spending $100, and her ass gets to go sit out on the back porch by the tiki torches and drink some wine. What the fuck you think she's gonna do?
All right, so take it
She's
into
gonna sit her ass on the back porch
So-
and let the kids watch the movie.
take it to a different scenario, right? Okay, yeah, take it to a different scenario, right? So your friends, okay, or your friends, right, have kids the same age, right? And they're
Right.
like, hey, we're taking the kids to the movies tonight.
Yep.
You want us to take yours?
Take your kids to the movies?
Yeah. Like if I'm like, hey man, I'm going to the movies tonight, you know? Like I'll bring your kids along, man.
Yeah, I mean, I get that, but it's
You're
more
gonna tell you
logical.
you're gonna let them go, right?
Yeah, but it's more logical.
It's like, hey, we have an opportunity. We have a choice. We have two
Right.
choices.
Yeah.
You talk. Let me talk.
Okay.
We have two choices here. You can either sit at home with all your kids and watch the new Trolls movie, or
Right.
you could send them with me and I'll take them to go watch the new Trolls movie in the theater. What you gonna do?
I mean, that's
Yeah, you're gonna send them
Right.
to me and you're gonna have a mommy and daddy time,
But
right?
how many times?
Right.
How many times have you taken your kid to see the movie?
My kid is
Right now.
too young.
Yeah, but how many times have you
One.
guys, you've been?
one.
You only went to one?
We went to one movie. Okay.
So I've taken my kids to the movies more than they went with someone else, right? Because it's more me taking them. It's very rare do you find a parent that was.
That's where you got it from.
No, I haven't.
This idea is coming from.
No, I have
Casper.
not talked to Casper about this at all. I have not talked to Casper about this at all. But I've been saying this since I read an article about it when I first found out that Trolls made that much money. But if on the same scenario, other side of the coin, if one of my friends who have kids, okay, if one of my friends have kids, and they're talking about taking the kids to the movie theater, they're going to be exactly like me. Majority of the people that I know of would do the same thing I'm going to do. If I'm going to get together and take my kid and my friends' kids to the movies, I'm like, hell no. Hey, y'all want to bring your kids over to my house? I'm going to rent a new Trolls movie. We're going to pop some burgers on the grill and drink some beers. Y'all down?
Yeah, but I mean.
Hell yeah, we down. Let's do it. You
Okay,
say
so
free
look
beer?
what Lori said though. I'd be pissed if I fell asleep and paid all the money. You ain't gonna fall asleep in the movie
Hey,
theaters.
I know people that fall
How
asleep
many?
in it.
Nah, I don't know nobody.
Stetson fell asleep in the last movie theater. Last movie they went to see. I've fallen asleep in the movie theater.
I ain't never fell asleep
Dude,
in not one movie
Some
theater.
of the movies I've seen with my kids, I'll be like,
Well, you going to watch some stupid movies? And
what are kids?
either that or you drank too much before you went.
I have figured out how to take a flash.
See what I'm saying?
into the-
See what I'm saying?
into the
See what I'm
movie
saying? See what I'm saying? Your ass
But
was,
I ain't getting
your ass
drunk
was
when
in
I'm
there.
taking the kids to
Your
the
ass was in there
movies.
watching the movie with your kids like,
No, it was more like, I need a refill. Go get my Coke. And as I'm walking back to the movie screen, it's...
I'm just saying. I don't think the movie theaters would become obsolete.
Well, what I'm saying is you're going to see a
will.
lot less of them. You are going to see a lot less of them because these production companies, it's a cutthroat world when it comes to corporate profits, bro. If they figured out a way to cut somebody else out getting a percentage of the money on the release, they're going to do it.
Okay, so are movie theaters able to open back up now?
I don't know.
I don't think so, not yet.
Who don't have the internet would be upset. I'm just going to put this out there. Most people who do not have the internet, it's either by choice because they think the government's listening to them, or second, all due respect, it's a bill that they don't want to have. If they're not willing to pay for the internet, they're probably also not going to be willing to go to the movie theater. They're going to wait till it comes out on Redbox. I mean, if I ain't got money to go to the movie theater and I really want to see a movie, or I'm the only one that wants to see it, I'm going to wait till it comes out on Redbox.
Well, I'm just saying, though, when movie theaters open back up, right? You don't
movie
think
theaters are not open.
But I'm saying, but when they do, they do, okay? You don't think there's going to be a huge spike in people going to the fucking movies?
Everything's going to be a huge spike because we've all been locked in our house.
Right, but then, I mean, it just becomes a repetitive thing, bro.
But once
okay, look here,
once everybody goes out and has their fun and
let's,
they blew all their stimulus checks that they weren't allowed to spend while they were stuck at home, it's going to go back to regular. People
yeah, but it goes.
go out as much.
Yeah, but no, I beg to differ, man. I feel like there are going to be more DUIs than ever right now.
Well, that's because everybody's been locked up in their house.
Okay, so let's say the same thing about anything that released, bro.
Sure.
So draft beer sales drop when a town gets draft beer? Mm-hmm. No, they don't, bro. People still drink draft beer.
Repeat that question.
Draft beer sales drop when a town gets draft beer for the first time? No. They still continue to sell draft beer at the same fucking rate they were before. Mm-hmm. It's the same thing, bro. It becomes a habit. It becomes like a ritual. People go on Friday nights to go to a movie.
Yeah.
Just because you can sit your ass at home and you don't want to go out doesn't mean that the vast majority of people wouldn't want to go out.
There will be a huge fraction of a number of people that will not go to the movie theaters anymore. And because of that, it will slowly decline the profit of the movie theaters. That's why now more people have so many different outlets on seeing new shit. I mean, if you have one of the Amazon Fire Sticks,
but Casper, you're talking about losing money because you can't pack a theater. You don't think restaurants right now are still losing money because they can't pack a restaurant?
That's not really a valid argument.
That's not a valid argument, bro, because you're saying that just because you can't keep somebody 6 feet apart. I mean, go to any restaurant that opened up right now. I can almost guarantee if you take a tape measure in there, the bar seats are not 6 feet apart. I can almost guarantee it.
Question is, what you going to do if a city inspector comes and says, your bar stools are not 6 feet apart?
Mine are definitely 5.5 feet apart. But with that 5.5 foot, I'm able to put one more bar stool in there. Mm-hmm. You don't think that's 6 foot? Is 5.5 to 6 foot really a big difference?
No.
No.
It's not a big difference. It's not going to be.
6 inches?
I'm agreeing on you.
6 inches? Is that a difference?
But some bureaucrats who put in positions.
Yeah, we're open and they're not because somebody said we can open. Just like somebody said we had to close down.
Unconstitutional.
I'm just saying, bro.
That's socialism.
Right. I'm just saying, bro. I mean, it's not a valid argument. Because I feel like at the same time, no matter what, okay, movie theaters will open back up and they will do just the same amount of business as they were before these motherfuckers shut down.
Temporarily.
If not more. No.
Well,
They will get a huge, they will get a huge spike in the very beginning. They're gonna have an overthrow of movie theaters.
Listen, I'm not saying COVID is what's going to cause people not to go to the
You're right, Lori. Every inch counts.
What I'm saying is the production companies who make the movies just got a taste of cutting out the middleman. Yeah. So they're going to start releasing movies. You can either go to the movies or you can get it on demand straight from the production company.
I think they'll still do both, bro.
And over time, they will do both.
Okay, so look.
But over time.
Perfect example. I've got it. I've broken it down.
This is not an overnight thing. I'm not saying that They figured this out.
No, I'm saying...
And movie theaters are going to disappear tomorrow.
Right.
What I'm saying is the production companies just figured out that they can do a straight drop. Straight to you through a download for $20 a view.
But sometimes you'd rather pay somebody. You better pay somebody money to do it. So for instance, right, as somebody in the restaurant industry, right, I can have people that work for me deliver food, right? I can. I'm allowed to do that. I'm allowed to have people that work for me delivering food.
Right.
Right. But it's going to cost me more money in the long run. So I can hire out these third-party companies that take all the fall if anything happens.
Right.
So why not do that with everything, bro? If there's an extra way to make money, we have to pay them a percentage of the sales that we do. We don't keep all the money. If you pay $14.99 for a boneless basket, we don't see $14.99. We have to pay them 25% of whatever they, you know what I'm saying?
That's still an apple.
No, it's not though. We're willing to pay somebody 25% to offer an extra service.
Right.
Even though we offer to go.
Sure.
We already offer to go. But now you can get to...
That is actually making my argument more valid. Because here's the deal.
People, what I'm trying to say is that
hold on.
once we have 3 delivery services
Right.
at our restaurant, but our to-go in-house sales have not slowed down.
No,
Just because you offer something doesn't mean that necessarily it takes the other thing out.
Here's the difference, though. What you did is you guys decided to offer another way to get your food. Therefore, you were able to tap into more people.
It's the same way with a movie theater, bro.
No, man. Yeah, for the production company.
Yeah, right. That's what and that's your whole thing.
But the problem is
you could put it out in another
Right.
way.
The
Because
problem
instead
is-
of you
but
watching
here's
it,
the difference.
what if somebody who has a 32-inch smart TV and that's all they have, but they want to go watch it up on a big screen?
But you're still, that's minimal, okay? Because it's not going to be an overnight thing. What I'm saying is the production companies have figured out a way to offer that new service to some people who don't go to the movie theater, but people who go to movie theaters to see brand new movies who would much rather sit at home. So slowly over time, more and more people, even the most dedicated ones, eventually they're going to get that one time where they're like, you know what, I really want to see that movie, but I don't have the $50 for me and my family to go watch it tonight, so I'm just going to rent it. And they're going to say, man, that was easy. That was convenient. I don't need to go give the movie theater any money. I can spend $5 on a whole box of popcorn, pause the movie when I need a refill.
Okay.
And I ain't got to deal with
So you're
none
saying
of that
people will do it because it's easier. Not because
Yeah.
it's more, not because it saves
We
money.
are the laziest country in the fucking planet.
So you're saying that all these delivery services are going to cut out restaurants, in-house sales.
No.
You can't say apples and oranges because that's the same thing you literally just said.
No. Because what you're doing, if it was the...
Do you feel what I'm saying though? Do you get what I'm saying?
If it was... What I'm saying is...
People love curbside. People
saying
love
is-
the delivery services.
What
They
I'm saying is,
absolutely
listen,
love it. They don't have to
here's-
get dressed. They love sitting at home.
That's
But
missing the argument. What I'm saying is the delivery service is a convenience. They came up with something new, okay? The delivery service is not the restaurant. The production company, there is the only way for those movies to get out until now, you had to go to the movie theater to see it out like immediately when it released. Now, if you don't have to do that, you have another option. It's going to
well,
be...
there's always been another option.
No, there's not.
There is. There's always another option. So
Yeah.
you know how I saw the last Star Wars
Bootleg.
movie? Right. I mean, there's always another option. You don't think just
But
as
that's
many people
also
watch
illegal.
bootleg? Yeah, but I mean, people still do it.
Right, but if people had a way, okay, to not do it illegally, because a lot
Yeah.
of people
See,
don't
look,
do it.
Casper said it's the same thing. If people don't have to leave their house, most won't. But I'm trying to tell you though that we still do good business. People
Right.
still come out to eat. People still go out to see movie theaters. People will still go to anywhere that they can because nobody. And y'all can probably vouch for me because you've been sitting in your house for 2 fucking months. Nobody wants to stay home 24/7. Nobody. Not one person wants to stay cooped up in the house. Period.
Right.
Did you go out to eat while you were just down there at the beach?
One time.
But you loved it, didn't you?
Not really.
Oh, well, it's
It wasn't
probably
my
the food.
choice.
Well, still.
I'd rather sit in the room.
If you could have come to my restaurant on your one day out, you'd have fucking loved it.
I mean, I get it, bro.
Right.
I get it. But
Can you cook at home?
a movie theater?
Can you cook at home?
Fuck yeah, I can.
Can you make everything that my restaurant sells at home?
Yeah, but I can't see a movie as soon as it drops unless I go to a movie theater or do it illegally. There's a difference. There is a difference.
Streaming movies is not illegal.
If it's bootlegged, it is.
It is not. The downloading and resale of movies is illegal.
If
But to
you-
stream the movie,
Right,
it is
but
definitely not illegal.
If you get the person who's putting the movie out illegally, you see what I'm saying? Like you're going, that's black market. That's like, I mean, I could go buy Xanax on fucking the fucking black web or the dark web. Is it illegal? Fuck yeah, but shit, you can do it. Does everybody do it? Fuck no.
No, but I know. I mean, a
You know
lot
what I'm
of people
saying?
do.
But a lot of these people who go to the movies, they go to see these new movies because you got to go to the movie to see it when it comes out.
I think most
If you
people.
don't
I
have
think
to go
most
to-
people go to the movies to go see a movie for the experience. The same reason you go
I
out
really
to a
wish
restaurant.
I could put a poll up.
The same reason you go to go to a restaurant is because you want the experience of somebody bringing you food, somebody bringing you alcohol, somebody waiting on you hand and foot. That's what you want.
You know what else?
I'm just saying. What?
I believe in capitalism. Matter of fact, buy our merch. Check this out.
Oh my God. I believe in capitalism. What the fuck?
What's going on, guys? Mike Stone here. And this is Stevie P. And we're here to tell you about our new online merchandise store. Shop from our wide range of assorted custom-made Bearded Bar Talk merchandise. From shirts to hats, socks to coffee mugs, we've got everything you need to complete your Bearded Bar Talk ensemble.
Hey Mike, don't forget to tell them about our wicked cool hoodies. And not to mention, all proceeds will go directly back into the podcast to bring you even more epic quality content. And once you've made your first purchase, make sure you periodically go back and check that website out because we will always be adding new awesome merch.
So, start browsing right now at www.beardedbartalk.store.
And get all your Bearded Bar Talk gear today.
So that right there is how you buy the merch. All you have to do is go to
Lori,
beardedbartalk.store and get all our new merchandise today.
yeah, Lori says the site doesn't like her. You know, we figured that out. For some reason, it wants to log Lori in as an admin, and she doesn't have like her credentials to log. She doesn't have any login credentials. So for some reason, when she tries to buy something, it tries to log her in like she's one of us. It's crazy.
I'm just saying, people like going out to stuff, to do anything, not just a movie
I
theater.
get that.
Anything
I get
for the
that.
experience. Casper said the last time he can't remember the last time he went to a movie theaters. Okay? But when's the last time you went out and had a beer with somebody? Go to a bar and have a beer with somebody, right? You can drink beer at home. You could come to my house and I have a bar, okay? And you could drink beer at my bar. But you know what? Even if I was in Enterprise right now, okay, and the bar started opening back up, you know what we're going to do?
And come to your bar.
No, we're gonna go to fucking Bananas or fucking somewhere, wherever. We're gonna go to a bar.
That's still different to me because like
Oh,
if I had a way to watch a movie and never have to go to a movie theater again,
you have a way to drink beer at home and never have to go to a bar again.
yeah, but I like the bar.
You know, people like the movies. The movies have been around for years,
And
bro.
I'm not saying that
got
this is
smoke
something
in my
that's
eye.
going to be an overnight thing. What I'm saying is,
I don't think it'll die off, bro.
eventually the profit margin won't be there as much because more people are staying at home to watch it and doing whatever the hell they want to do than going out to the movie theater. Okay? Because I'll tell you this.
It's the same fucking thing.
I mean,
It is,
we
bro.
have to agree to disagree on that.
Well, I mean,
Because
that's what we do. We agree to disagree
eventually
because
eventually these movie theaters, because not as more people can stay at home. And, you know, here's one thing that's not going to change. Like you said earlier, dates. If somebody wants to go on a date to a movie, that's still going to happen.
people are still not gonna. People are still gonna take their kids to go see a new movie
But
too,
if they,
man.
if they can, instead of spending $150,
Options make America.
make America America. I get that. What
Yeah.
I'm saying is, mark my words.
I'm finna put that on a shirt. That's gonna be a new item in the merch store.
What?
Options make America. Hashtag fuck your curve.
I'm just saying that the production companies now figured out that they'll be able to cut out the middleman. And you will see them promote more streaming it live or getting it when it drops. Then because That's millions of dollars they won't have to spend.
They'll still spend it, bro.
And
They're still going to spend it. They're
a
still
lot
going to
less,
spend it.
though. It's
I
gonna
think
be a
they're
lot less.
I think they're still spending the exact same amount, bro. I think people. I mean, why would you not, bro? Okay, if you know that you can make money off of one thing, right? You know this is a for sure thing, right? Mm-hmm. I'm no matter what, I'm going to make money on this, right? Mm-hmm. If I add this into it, I still make the same amount of money on this, and now I make more money because I'm making money on this too. Why would you not do both, bro? Why would you not do both?
You would. I'm not saying that they're not going to allow the movie theaters to do it. What I'm going to say is having this, you adding this to it, is going to take some away from this.
I don't know.
I believe that the amount that it's going to take away from this is going to make the movie theater, this right here,
don't click,
less easy to operate. or they're not going to make as much money. You know what I mean? And so
I don't know, man.
They're just going to go under because
I don't know. I mean, before COVID, fuck a movie, bro. Netflix started making their own movies. Hulu started making their own movies.
And that's taking more and more money away from the movie theater. That's why now you're going to spend 3 times more.
You can dance and sing at the fucking house, Casper. But you still would like to go out because it's the experience of being at a bar with your friends. Right. Same thing with a movie, man. Same thing. It's the same fucking thing. You have options, right? You can sit your ass at home and stay in your fucking PJs, and everybody can come over to the house. You can save a shitload of money by going and buying a 24-pack of fucking Busch. But instead, you'd rather go out and drink Bud Light out of a fucking draft. You could save money by buying a kegerator. It costs right about $500 to buy a kegerator, maybe $120 for a keg, right? So you're all in at $600. You know how much money you're going to save drinking a draft beer at home than you are at a bar?
Lori, you will get kicked out.
But you are still going to fucking go to the bar.
I mean,
that's just facts, bro.
I get that. Okay, I do. But people go to the bar to go to the bar, and yeah, people go to the movies to go to the movies. The problem is the ones who want to go to the movies, because the production companies gave you another way to do it and cut out the movie theater won't be able to operate. And so, you know what I mean? It's just going to be, that's just how it's going to be, because that's why you make a very valid point. Netflix, Hulu, they started making their own movies, their own shows.
But
how much more is it to get popcorn and Cokes at the movie theater?
But people still went.
Right.
They were still open. They didn't die off. And then Netflix been doing that for a couple years now, right?
You're right. You're absolutely
But they didn't die off.
But the cost of going to the movies is so high now. And now if people can watch the movie when they want to watch it and not have to spend all that money on popcorn and candy and drinks, and they could do it right at home. They could, if they got 15 kids, there will still be people want to go to the movies. Mm-hmm. The problem is it's not going to be enough people to keep the movie theaters in play, and they're just going to go away. It might take 10 years, but it'll eventually, it's just.
You could not have went to Buffalo Wild Wings to watch that UFC fight. Just saying. You ain't never been to
not the last fight, but I see his point.
I see your point. Okay. Another point, Casper, since you can go there, but instead you'd rather stay at home. When you came up here to watch the Florida-Georgia game, where'd you go to watch the game?
To somebody's house.
No, you didn't. No, the fuck you didn't. Lie again.
Oh, no. We watched it up there at Beef Brady.
Yes, you did.
You were right. Wow. We did watch it up there.
I
was thinking about the time we watched the game. We watched a game here.
Did you not have a house to go to that you could have drank beer at? Yeah.
But you know what?
You would much rather have went out and watched.
Wait a second now. It was a lot cheaper to come and watch it on TV at a bar than to go to the game itself.
But even still cheaper to stay your ass at home.
Yeah, but
that's the point. That's the point you're trying to make. If people will stay at home, they will, right? If they have an opportunity to spend less money and stay at home, then they will.
Yeah, you're right. I was at the beach.
I'm just saying.
Well, we're going to find out. That's just, I feel like I mean, capitalism is great, but it does create greedy ass entities.
Yeah, well, I mean, everybody's fucking greedy these days, but I still think
that
it's
going to hurt the movie theater.
I'm not saying it won't take an impact.
Yeah, I just think it's going to hurt it so much that you'll see less of them. You'll see less of them. You know what I mean? You will just see less of them. They're going to be phased out, but we'll see. Just like sports, where I have no idea where this is going to go, because how are the sport, like, there's so much ticket sales off going to see the games, right? How are they going to replace that income? I don't understand how they're going to do that, because think about it.
Another way to prove the point.
Well, I think that
there's more money to be made if you sell tickets
to the sports games. I mean, I get that, but
same thing for the movie theaters, bro. Ticket sales are ticket sales, regardless of where they come from.
I mean, we're gonna find out.
Business.
We're gonna find out.
I didn't either, because it was $20 fucking for like 3 fucking hours. Okay, at my house, I would rather just wait and go to a fucking movie theater. Or you know what? I'll just go buy I want to buy the movie. I want to buy it. So then I own it forever. You can do that. You can wait till it just drops and you can just go buy it.
A lot of people do.
So, but it still hasn't hurt movie sales, has it? I'm that guy. I'm the guy that buys it.
I'm saying movie
I'm the guy
sales
that
have
waits.
been hurt over the last decade.
I'm the guy who
that's
goes.
why it costs so much to individually go to the movies, because
Cost of food went up too, bro. I mean,
please, you can go buy a bag of popcorn at the
please, bro.
It don't cost theater 10. Like, literally, how much is a large popcorn? $5.
Okay.
It does not cost $5 to make a bag of popcorn.
What about all the butter you get added to it?
Man, get the fuck out of here.
And you got to pay somebody to make it for you.
You get the fuck out of here.
Costs money, bro.
Okay.
I'm just saying, when I started at Beef O'Brady's,
the food didn't go up that much. Man.
When I started at Beef O'Brady's, okay, on average,
it's the labor.
You're right. Right. The minimum wage goes up, and people still out there wanting.
Cost of food.
People still out there wanting a $15 minimum wage. What do you think is going to happen to everything around you?
$12 for a large popcorn.
Well, I'm just saying, you get the free refillable thing.
It costs somebody's labor for fucking an hour and a half.
Okay, I'm just saying, bro.
Small popcorn. That is literally probably 8 handfuls of popcorn for $5. That's crazy.
I'm just saying.
Sushis. You want to do some sushis?
No, I don't have anything ready to do.
You don't have anything
sushis.
ready to go?
No. You got to drive a long way.
But what I'm saying, though, the pro ball, NFL football, right? How much money are those athletes out there getting paid that has just disappeared? Like,
what does that point to anything?
Because what I'm saying is, I don't know what this is going to do to the sports, because those athletes are expecting their contract money, a lot of which comes from
ticket sales.
Right.
It's the same thing with the movie. A lot of movie money has come from ticket sales.
All right, here's the difference.
That's how they judge based on how good the movie is.
The movie theater isn't going to fuck themselves. The people providing the movies are going to fuck the movies, the movie theaters. Okay, there is no there's no third entity coming into the sports games to make it to where.
ESPN.
So
ABC.
ESPN gonna pay all them players.
You're just saying there's no third entity coming in.
No. Right now, the NFL, they sell some rights to the movies, theaters, or whatever. The teams themselves, the teams who pay the players, make their money off merchandise and ticket sales, right?
That's how the theaters stay open.
Right. But the NFL is not cutting out the stadium and the teams. ESPN is not cutting out the teams. What I'm saying is the teams aren't cutting out.
The analogy has lost me.
Well,
I'm confused at the analogy.
Right now, the only way you can go watch a brand new movie is either download it illegally or go to the movies, right?
Or you can wait for it to come out and buy it.
Wait for it to come out. But if you wanted to see it when it come out, you had to go to the movies, right?
Right.
Okay, so if the people who made the movie said, you know what, you don't have to go pay all this money to see it at the movie theater, we'll let you get it directly. There is no entity like that in sports saying, hey, you don't have to go over here to do this.
You don't have to go to the game to watch it, but you can just stay at your house and watch it on ESPN.
Right, but that's not taken away from ticket sales. The ticket sales are the ticket sales. They're going.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to tell you.
A million people watching a game, only 70,000, 80,000, however big the stadium, can go watch it. If it's sold out, the only other way you can watch it is through the TV, right? It's different. It is different. What I'm saying is, They don't have to give it to the movie theater anymore.
They don't have to give it to ESPN, but they do.
Yeah, I mean,
am I right? I mean, you could easily just say
not the same thing.
You could easily just say, hey,
It's
guess
not
what?
the
And
same
if you want to
thing.
watch the game, you got to come to it. Tough titty.
Well, that would be stupid.
It would be stupid for the movie theater for the production company to only offer one way to watch this movie.
They're not going to only offer one way. That's not what I'm saying.
They're going to put it in the movie theaters.
Right. But more people, okay, who now have an option because options make America are going to quit going to the movie theaters.
I don't think
and that's
so, man.
going to hurt the movie theaters.
I don't think they'll quit going. I think they'll still go.
Not everybody, but it'll be enough to hurt the movie theaters. I'm not contradicting myself. He's running me around 1,000,000 miles an hour. All I'm saying is that if less people will have to go to the movie theaters to see it.
You mad, bro?
We're not talking about sports. We're talking about movie theaters. Movie theaters.
You mad, bro?
Yeah.
Why?
Because we're not talking about the same thing, and everybody keeps trying to tell me we're talking about the same thing. We're not talking about the same damn thing. Okay?
Why are you?
We're not.
Why are you yelling?
Shit.
This is why we need a new co-host. I don't feel safe anymore.
TV, because everyone will be watching them. Right, but not as much as how much money will they lose from stadium sales?
How much would they lose? How much would they lose from ticket sales at a movie theater?
The production company?
Yeah.
None.
Yes, they would.
No, they won't.
Look up statistics. I'm telling you to get on your phone and look up average before COVID-19. How many people in a year went to the movies?
But if they didn't have to, how many of them wouldn't?
They probably still would. Man.
No.
Yeah. You ever been to a release of a game? You ever been to a release
Of a video game?
Of a video game?
Yeah.
What time was it at? Midnight. Mm-hmm. So you went out at midnight to get a video game
That I took home to my house and played.
Yeah, but you could have just waited another like 6 hours.
And they're sold out.
No, not if you pre-ordered. They hold your copy. They have to.
Well, if I ever pre-ordered it, I never went in the middle of the night.
Oh, I did.
Yeah,
oh,
no,
I did.
nah,
Because
if I
you know why?
pre-ordered it, I knew my copy was there.
You know why?
Because you want to play it.
Because you want to play it.
Yeah, I mean, I
just
get
like
that.
you want to go to the movies.
But some people don't. I hate going
Let
to
me
the
ask you a
movies.
question. You own Call of Duty?
Yep.
How do you own it? You own a hard disk?
Yep.
You didn't have to. You had an easier way. You didn't have to go out and buy it. Yes, you did.
Yeah, I could have.
Yeah.
But I learned my lesson. Do you know why?
No.
Because I had a gamer tag where I had about $1,000 worth of games, game currencies, ESO, all that other shit. Well, guess what? I had it attached to an email that I no longer have access to. If you buy a game digitally, and you somehow lose your gamer tag, you lose it.
What if
have to
you
buy it again.
somehow
So
lose-
you don't have to do that with a disc.
Yeah. But you went and bought it when you could have just stayed at home.
It's not the same thing. It's apples and oranges, bro.
You keep saying apples and oranges.
Yeah,
but it's
because I'm not saying everybody's going to quit going to the movie theater. What I'm saying is, if they give people an option, because options make America.
Yeah, well-
it's going to hurt the movie theaters to the point where you will not see them as much.
You still see a GameStop in most corners of most towns?
Do you ever see movie galleries anymore?
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Because people can stream it.
Nope.
Because people don't have to go to the movie theater and get the hard copy.
Then
go to the
what's
not the movie theater. It's
why I see a red box in every Walmart? Why I see a red box at every Walgreens?
Because-
why I see a red box at every CVS?
because it's more convenient than a movie gallery.
Yeah, but I
made
could
it
just
easier.
stream it. I could just stream it. I can rent it. Right now, you can go on any movie that's on Redbox. You can go on any app that
You
you,
can go
have
on
right
Apple,
now
yeah.
and rent the movie. Mm-hmm. But would you? Would you go to Redbox?
Well, it depends on if I have a smart TV or not. That's legit. Depends on if I have the technological ability
Same
to do
thing
it.
with a movie theater, right? Same thing. If I don't have a smart TV, I can't watch it digitally. I cannot stream it.
I mean, I get that.
Right. So I mean,
But-
people will still go to the movies.
I'm not saying they won't.
I don't think they'll see a decrease in the movie
Yeah,
ticket
they will.
sales.
Yes, they will. Yes, they will.
I think this is just your opinion.
No, it's guaranteed to happen. I will never take my kids to the movie theater again. We will be renting that motherfucker, streaming it straight from the production company. I'll never go again.
I will take that bet.
I'm not the only person, unless
I will take
me
that
and my
bet.
wife want to go on a date. But that's still a fraction of what it would cost. I'm not saying nobody's going to the movie theater.
Yeah, but you just literally said, words out of your mouth. I will
You ever heard
not.
that saying, happy wife, happy life?
I
That
will
changes
not
everything.
go to the movie
I will never
theaters.
take my kids to the movie
Okay, there you go. I will not take my
Never.
kids to the movie theater.
Never.
You got a little girl?
Yep.
You'll take her to the movie theater.
Hell no, I won't.
Yes, you
nah,
will.
baby, we're going to sit right here and watch it.
You want me to tell you why?
Nope.
You want me to tell you why?
Nope.
You want me to tell you why? You want me to tell you why? You want me to tell you
wants
why?
to go?
Nope. Not at all. Not at all the reason why. Not at all. Yeah, she wants to go with her fucking boyfriend for the first
Nah, bitch,
fucking
you
time.
going to sit right here where all my guns are laid out on the table.
Nah,
You ain't going
guess-
to motherfucking
guess-
place. I can watch you right here.
Guess what you gonna do?
Nah.
Guess what you gonna do? Because your little girl
What's up, Mitchell?
got you locked. You say she don't, but she do. That's your little girl. I don't care what you say. That's your little girl. I don't care what you say.
What I'm
Wrapped.
saying is,
so you know what you're gonna do?
Hurt the movie industry.
You know what you're gonna
The
do?
movie theater industry. That's all I'm saying.
You know what you're gonna do?
What?
You gonna get your little girl. You gonna get a little boyfriend. You gonna load them up in your vehicle. You gonna drive their ass to the movie theater.
Nah,
and you gonna
what
sit.
movie y'all want to see?
You gonna sit.
I got it right here on Apple
gonna
TV.
sit
Sit your ass down on the couch.
in between, and then she give you them eyes and start getting all pouty face and crying. Daddy, I want to go to the movies with my boyfriend. Daddy, come on, please, Daddy. You gonna tell your little girl no? Nope. Yep. You gonna take her and you gonna sit right in between them. Yep, because that's what they do.
I'm gonna say y'all can watch it right here. They gonna have more privacy if they watch it at the house than the movie theater. Because I'm gonna be right in the other room, not sitting right between them.
No.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying that nobody will ever go to the movie theater again. That was not my argument. My argument was it will hurt the movie theater industry because it's not the movie theater doing it to themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's not the movie theater's fault. What I'm saying is these other greedy motherfuckers are going to find a way to get more of the money than having to pay all the other money to put it in the movie theaters. Man,
If it was me, what if you don't have a smart TV, you probably don't have an Xbox or a PlayStation.
no, I mean you could do it on a Roku. You could. You could do it on a Roku.
I'm just saying.
Like,
Yep.
I just got a smart TV. I had an Xbox for years, so that's not true. But what I'm saying is,
I'm just trying to tell you, man.
I think that this is like some industries. This will hurt beyond repairable. I mean, there are small businesses going out of town.
Everybody's going to be hurt.
But
I'm hurt.
you know, there's things that
My business is hurt.
yeah, there's things that are out there.
But that don't mean we're not going to make a comeback from it. That don't mean just because people realize that they can sit their ass at home, eat food and drink beer and spend a shitload less money, that they're not going to come to my restaurant.
I mean, I still not.
That's not apples and oranges, bro.
Not what I'm saying.
That's apples and apples.
I'm just saying that the greedy ass production company.
Yeah, I completely agree with you on that. The greedy ass, they're going to find a way to make more
Cut
money.
everybody else out.
They're not going to cut nobody. They're going to make more money because that's what they do. They make more money.
But by them making more money,
If
it's
you
going to
offer,
hurt
if you
them.
can offer multiple different ways of service, you offer it.
I guess we'll see in 10 years.
If they told me that I could start selling alcohol out the door for good, I would hire somebody just to deliver the alcohol out the door.
Okay, let me ask you a question. When does something become so unaffordable that you just don't do it? No matter how much you like it.
I mean, I don't know. You're still gonna go out to eat, ain't you?
Not if I ain't got the money, no.
So you telling me the last time you was in a struggle, your ass didn't go to McDonald's and get a cheeseburger?
I mean,
Yeah.
last time I had to worry about it like that, no, I didn't. I bought a fucking big ass giant box of ramen noodles and ate ramen.
But you can get you can get a cheeseburger for $1, but you still you gonna go
You can
get
get a cheeseburger for $1, or you can get how many
Sometime-
packs of ramen for $1?
Sometimes
You know
you
what I'm
just
saying?
want a cheeseburger
I
from
get that.
McDonald's.
I get
Just
that.
like sometimes you want to go to the movie theater and watch a movie.
But those sometimes isn't going to be enough to keep the movie theaters in business.
It's the same thing for anything in the world today, bro. Because everything in the world today can be done at your house.
How many things have disappeared because convenience made it easier?
I agree with that, but I don't think
You know
movie
what I'm
theaters
saying?
is going to be
So-
one of them, man.
Huh?
Something about that big screen, bro. Something about that big screen, bro.
Dude, I would much rather invest the amount of money I'd spend in going to the theater in a home theater. But to each his own. That's just me. I just feel
Yeah, I would too. Okay, yeah. If I could have a theater in my house, yeah,
up,
you
Johnny?
got it. If I could have a theater in my house, you got it, man. No doubt. No doubt. I'm not arguing that fact. I would never go to a movie theater again. You know how much it costs to put a movie theater in your house?
Well, technically, you could do it pretty budget.
Yeah, well, I mean, technically,
the most money
you
you
could
need
go
to
to a
spend-
movie once a month and go on a budget.
Listen,
They have matinees. Okay, you don't have to buy snacks. You don't have to. You choose to. It's a choice.
look at what Johnny said. Fuck the movies, bootleg that shit.
I'm just saying. You feel what I'm saying? You choose to buy the candy and the popcorn and the soda when really you could just put a Snickers in your old lady purse and when you're in there eat a
No,
Snickers.
they check purses now, bro.
Nah, bro. We went to
tried
the
that.
movie theaters. This last time, my old lady brought a purse and they didn't check that shit. When I went with you, they didn't check that shit. They didn't check your shit. They didn't check that shit.
Where did we go that we check that shit?
They didn't check that shit when we went. They did not check shit. We walked in, we paid, we went on about our business.
We went somewhere and they checked that shit. Look, that's right. Projector screen. You bit the projection screen. You can get a pretty decent projector for $100. That projects in HD, high quality, high definition, right?
Yeah, but
Then
the
you
sun's on it.
get in your house.
You ain't got windows?
You literally. I mean, there's ways around that, bro.
I'm just saying, bro.
I'm just saying, there's ways around that. That's just trying to argue with me.
You would want to go to the movie theaters.
I hate movie theaters.
That's
And
you.
I
Then
promise
that's
you,
that's
I promise
why
you
you're
I ain't
so.
the only one.
That's why. Yeah, well, I promise you, you're one of few. A lot of people like the movies, man.
I get it.
If a lot of people didn't like the movies, then they wouldn't have stuck around so
That's
long.
right. White wall, blackout curtains. You right, Lord.
I'm just saying they wouldn't have stuck out. They wouldn't have stuck around for so long if people hated the movies, bro.
I don't think they hate it. I don't. I'm not that.
They love it. They love going to the movies.
Some people.
They love getting dressed
shit.
up, get all fancy, go to
They
see a
love
movie,
that shit. But
go out to eat, go to dinner, then go see a movie. So that way you ain't got to buy no snacks because you full.
those people are not going to be enough to float the whole business.
Y'all didn't watch when you was younger. You never went and watched a movie theater. You never go to the movie theater with a girl. You never take the girl to the movies.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But now we can Netflix and chill.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, you don't be messing with it. Don't be messing with them thoughts like that. They want to Netflix and chill, okay? Don't be messing with the thoughts like that.
I'm just saying. What the fuck is he talking about? Johnny, you crazy, man.
I'm just saying.
Now, I do believe that just too damn expensive.
If it hurts football, it hurts football.
I don't know what's going to happen with that because
I don't think football. So I don't think football's going to make a comeback.
it's possible.
No, it's not. No, it's fucking not.
I mean, I don't know. It depends on. I don't know.
No, the fuck it's
It
not.
depends on if they let people in the stadiums, man. Because
Doesn't matter. Doesn't fucking matter.
Themselves are they get a cut from the NFL, from the broadcast.
You
from
still
everything
have
else, but when you got
motherfuckers
people.
going.
How much does that? Hey,
He don't know.
what
I'm lost in
what's is it Ezekiel Elliott? What's his contract amount?
it. They don't just get sales from merchandise.
No, they get ticket sales.
How much Georgia shit you got?
A bunch.
You know what you're doing?
Supporting Georgia's.
Paying the coaches,
Yep.
paying for the people in the stadium.
Yep.
Just like everybody else out there, right?
Now the stadium and the team,
Paying
like
for the
athletics
people
and stuff-
working in the stadium.
Yeah.
Saying working.
Right.
Not
So
the
a lot
stadium.
Of jobs are, so a lot of those.
So
jobs,
when you went and bought that fucking koozie, how much that koozie cost you?
it was free. Somebody gave it to me.
Okay, well that's not supporting it at all.
They
I'm
gave
just
it, they
saying.
bought it for me as a gift, so it got bought.
Okay, well how much did it cost? Do you know?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
I'd say
Fuck
probably.
yeah!
I'd say probably.
Because I
About,
could throw it like a football.
I'd say
it's a football.
I mean, if I had to guess, I'd say probably about $25, right? Right, for a little piece of styrofoam with a.
I think I seen one in Walmart that said Panama City, very similar, and I think it was only like $10.
Well, anyway, I'm just saying. Bama doesn't pay for anything. Just okay. Remember when the people said that NFL players got paid too much money? You know who's paying their salary? You. You are the ones paying the salary. The Alabama fans are paying Nick Saban's salary right now. Alabama fans, because they go out and they can buy new gear.
I mean, I guess the school gets a cut of merchandise sales.
Fuck yeah, they do. That's why you can't go out to anywhere and say, hey, print me a Georgia sticker. You can't go to Lids and get a Georgia emblem embroidered on a hat. You know why? Because they don't own the fucking rights to it.
No, you get stuff added to them. You're right.
Right, you can go buy a Georgia hat
and then get something
put on it, but it can't be a college team.
Yeah,
because they getting the money for it. They own a trademark. If you notice on everything Alabama, there's a TM at the bottom of that.
So
bitch.
you don't think that the stadium's not being able to sell?
See it down there, Alabama Crimson Tide, TM, right? It's trademark.
So you don't think that the fans not being able to be there is going to affect it?
No, because they'll still buy the merchandise. If you're watching it on cable TV, you're paying them.
Yeah.
You're paying them.
Yeah. But that's a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, it is a lot of money,
That's
but
a lot of money.
still, they're still getting buku more, bro.
That's a lot of money because some of them seats, like the box seats and shit. I wonder if they'll be able to do the box seats. You separated.
I don't think so.
They'd be a lot more expensive. You right? It's $20,000 to watch a fucking game, dude. When here's
my question: do you think people will pay that? Do you think if they said we can fit how many seats are in a box? How many seats on average do you think are in a box?
I don't know. I've never been in one.
Huh?
I don't know. I've never been in one.
Me neither. But if I had to guess, just a rough estimate, I'm gonna say 25 seats because it's comfortable, right? Spacious, right? So let's say you can do half of that. Let's say
I think you have to buy those, don't you?
Let's say you can only put 10 people in a box, right?
Right.
And they say each person in the box is $20,000. That's 10 folks, right? What is that? $200,000,
Right.
Right. So you don't think somebody's gonna pay $200,000 to go see the game?
Sure.
You damn right they will.
Sure, but let me ask you on that same thing. How many people ain't gonna spend that shit? How many people that are normally down there?
I bet they fill up all the boxes.
Oh yeah, but
I bet they fill up what seats they can.
Sure. But the problem is that would basically cut out 99% of their fans that would never be able to afford to go watch a game ever. And how many of those fans?
I'm just saying
would stay fans if their team was like, you know what? Unless you got $20,000 a person, your ass ain't coming in my stadium. How many fans they gonna have?
I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I think it's similar to the movie situation, man.
And they still be outside pre-gaming it up. You right. But when somebody got that kind of money, they ain't worried about shit like that.
See what I'm saying?
They ain't worried about it.
Well,
they ain't worried about none of it.
No.
They're gonna drop money on whatever.
You think when people go to the movie theaters, they worried about finances?
Dude,
you want to know? If I had to guess,
if I promise my kids we're going to the movies,
you're going to the fucking
movies. We're gonna go to the movies, right? But if I had a way to not spend that $100 just to go watch that movie because I got 4 kids and they all gonna want popcorn, drinks, and everything else, we're gonna sit at home. We're gonna watch that brand new movie. We're gonna order some pizzas. We're gonna get some popcorn, some candy, and we're gonna watch the movie.
Yeah,
you know. And what I'm saying
I think I gave you a good reference earlier. I think if your little girl come at you and say, "Baby, let's go to the movie theaters,"
but it's still
you gonna take the little girl. You gonna say, "Baby, let's go."
Be enough.
You gonna say, "Baby, let's go to."
I'm like, "Babe, what you want to see? What you want to see? What you want to see?"
But I don't care. I don't want to be at home. I don't want to stay at home tonight.
Well, listen.
How many times have you just said, "You know what?" You looked at your wife and said, "You know what? Let's go out. Let's go out to eat."
Can you pause for bathroom breaks? Yeah.
Let's go.
I mean, something for your beer.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. How many times have you done that? Say, you know what, babe? Let's go out tonight.
Go out to eat, yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not saying people are never going to do it again.
I feel like you're biased.
You think that I'm saying that?
I feel like you're biased because you, as a person,
everybody's biased
like
about
movies.
Any kind of opinion that they have.
But I think it's the only reason why is because you personally don't like movies.
I don't like the movie theater.
Right, you don't like the movie theater, period. I think that's the only reason you think that.
But, okay, I'm not saying that there are never going to be people go to the movie theater. What I'm saying is the production company is going to give people that option to not spend as much money. And
I 100% agree that they are going to give them another option.
And by doing that,
I think 100%
that will hurt the movie theaters
to
the point where you will see less of them.
I don't think so. I think they'll try to push you going to the movies just as much. What they'll do is they'll be able to. Oh, you'll be able to see it, but you won't be able to see it right away.
Well, that's the same thing.
In theaters this Friday. In a week from now, you can watch it. But this Friday, coming to a theater near you.
But you're probably right. What I'm saying
Those
is,
people are still going to go.
You watch it you'll have 1 week of sales that typically the movie theater has 3-4 months of for a movie. And if they do it any other way, if they do it 3 or 4 months later, it's the same thing as putting it out on DVD and digital download as it is now. So the argument's redundant.
That's why I'm saying I don't think it'll hurt it, because they already have these options for you.
Not immediately though. The release was not the release.
Yeah, but that's
where the movie
that's
theaters make
because of COVID-19. I think when this is all over and they'll say, "Oh, you know what? We're able to make more money." Then I think they're going to make more money. There's another way to make more money. Because some people, you know,
something about Alabama. He says,
yeah,
my dad's company has the contract to haul all Alabama's equipment to all the away games. His company still has to pay for the trademarks, rights, and haul their equipment to advertise for the call. Wait, what?
Right, you have to pay for that.
So because he's carrying their equipment, he has to pay to carry their equipment.
Mm-hmm. But gets paid for. He gets paid for it, but he has to pay for it.
Hey, Beaver, think he can get me some merch?
I'm just saying.
He's trying to bum that Alabama gear.
I think you're trying to predict the future, and I think it's impossible.
I'm not trying to predict the future. I'm just saying that this is going to hurt the movie theater business. And it's not. I'm not wrong.
It's going to hurt every business,
and
though.
I'm not the only person.
It's going to hurt every business.
COVID. I'm saying this individual realization of the production company.
The only reason they did it is because of COVID.
Right.
They've had to been able to do this for years. Right? How long has Netflix you know what I saw it on first?
But they didn't know that they would make just as much money.
You don't think they do studies? You don't think they do tests before a new menu rolls out at a restaurant? You know how many?
Study ain't the same thing as real life facts and numbers.
Yes, it is, because you
It's going to get an opinions of a small amount of people.
Opinions are what I mean. Your opinion right now is saying that you won't go to a movie theater.
Right.
That's your opinion. That's what it's stated on. If they were to do a test and they were to say, "Hey, listen to me."
There's a difference between a predicted study and actual factual numbers. Numbers.
Yeah, numbers don't lie.
Numbers of doing it. They know now for sure, 100%. They can make just as much money releasing it themselves and completely cut out the movie theaters.
Just as much?
They made literally just as much. The release of the movie literally brought in just as much money as the ticket sales without the popcorn.
They didn't have the ticket sales because
of the first movie,
which is different. You might be able to chalk that up to a sequel, because sometimes sequels don't do as good as the first one. I'm saying, man, you never know, bro. You don't know.
I'm just telling you. I believe that the production companies are going to figure out a way to make more money, and it will hurt the movie theater business. I'm not saying nobody's ever going to go to the movie theaters again. I never said that. I never said they'll never make another dime. What I said is that this option is going to help. Now, we're going to change the subject because it's repetitive.
Because he's getting mad.
We're saying the same thing over and over. People are watching. Look, literally, on to the next. We're literally saying the same thing over. Because I make my point, you make your point. We won't know till it happens, so neither one of us are right or wrong. What I'm saying is, this is going to happen.
Just to say it, you brought it up.
I told you my opinion, and you literally spent the last hour trying to tell me I'm wrong. We don't know if I'm wrong. It's just a prediction.
You didn't do the same thing?
No. I'm trying to prove my point.
Which is trying to tell me that mine's wrong.
Why I feel this way. No. I'm telling you, this is a possibility.
Same
thing. Nope, never gonna happen. Nope, never gonna happen. We don't know.
Why are you getting mad, bro?
We don't know.
Why are you getting mad, bro?
I'm not mad. I'm just saying.
You getting mad, bro?
I'm just saying.
See how calm, cool, and collect I am over here?
I'm
lean
what
back.
I'm saying
I'm just
is,
chilling.
it's frustrating for me to give an opinion and in an hour have to defend my opinion because there's no possible way I could be right.
This is what the debate is. This is what a debate is, guy.
Right, but neither one of us are right or wrong.
I'm not. I mean, did I ever say my answer's right? Your answer's wrong?
Yeah, that's exactly what you said.
Are you butthurt, bro?
No, I'm just saying. I gave you my
opinion. You need to get the sand out of your vagina yet?
I need a douche.
You need one.
What I'm saying is, I gave my opinion. Neither one of us could be right. Neither one of us could be wrong. I said that this could hurt him. So, you know what I'm saying? It could definitely hurt the movie theater.
Okay, well, we'll finish with saying it could or could not hurt the movie theater.
It
could or could not hurt the movie theater.
I believe it's going to, but that's
defending. I literally tried to say both of us could be right. It could or could not.
Oh, I thought you were telling
hurt
me.
the movie
I thought
theater.
you were asking me.
No, I'm trying to say that it could or could not hurt the movie theater.
Tua sucks. He's got weak ankles.
He does have weak ankles, and I'm an Alabama fan.
What's up, Megan? Thanks for jumping in.
Look, that's how you know you mad, bro, because you don't push the hat up like an old man.
I did that when I was like, oh my God, Mike.
Why you mad?
Shit.
You're the one that wanted to have this debate, okay? You were literally, before we went live.
I told you I wanted to talk to you about
behind the scenes.
a predicament.
The behind the scenes.
That I feel is going to be a predicament for the movie theater.
But you wanted to talk about it. You were like, man, this is what people get into when we debate it.
Debate is not, that was not debate.
That was a debate.
No, that was a, I'm going to play Mike for a second. That was a, no, Steve, you're wrong.
I was literally like this. And calm, cool, and collect the entire conversation.
He did not say you were wrong. Stop being. Shut up, Casper. Shut the fuck up. He did say I was wrong.
Oh, I never said you're wrong. I just said I don't agree, which is a debate. And I'm giving.
What the fuck is? I don't speak no habla español.
I'm giving, for instance, if this happens, then this could happen. And then you're just rebuttaling with anger.
It's frustration.
Which is anger.
No.
It is.
I'm not angry. You want to see me get
I need that shirt that says you mad, bro. I need that shirt right now. Because you're mad, bro.
You going to bed? Deuces.
Don't be mad,
Night
bro.
means.
I still love you, even though you're fucking wrong.
You're crazy. You're fucking wrong. Dick.
Oh, that's the first time I ever said you were wrong, and I just did it to be a smart ass, so just to let you know.
Oh, shit. So,
you see what happens when we come up with a topic beforehand?
we argue.
We argue for an hour and a half. And I've only drank like 2 beers.
Look what Samantha said. That's my sister.
Listening to this debate for an hour. It's kind of crazy. I feel like we're on fucking Fox or CNN or...
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No. If we was on one of them, we'd be like, fucking Trump sucks.
Yeah.
He's horrible. He's going to kill us all, take us to World War III, and he created COVID-19, and he's a Russian.
Well, that's kind of what we're doing. The production company created COVID-19 so that they could make more money off trolls. Fake news. This ad's been brought to you by fake news.
We should put, and curbside service. Fake news and curbside
Fake
service.
news and curbside service. Get your news delivered right to your car window.
Fake.
Get your news delivered right through your speakers.
Right through your speakers.
Curbside service brought to you by Bearded Bartok.
So, what do you think?
We'll give you one of these to go.
What do you think about the folks getting arrested for trying to open their shit back up?
Who's getting arrested?
There was a tattoo guy in North Carolina. I think it was like 2 weekends ago. Not this past weekend, but the weekend before. He opened his tattoo shop and he was arrested.
I think it's unconstitutional.
It's extremely unconstitutional. And then the chick in Texas, she owned a salon. She got arrested for contempt. Do you know why she got arrested for contempt?
No.
Because she told the judge that she would not. He wanted them to apologize. Wanted her to apologize for going against his order, and ordered her in contempt and had her arrested because she refused to apologize to him. That's America, baby. That's scary.
Then Ted Cruz went and got a haircut. She said then Ted Cruz went and got a haircut. About the
He's
same
all about
lady.
opening that shit back up. But the truth is, Yeah.
This is my thing. Okay, you want to hear my opinion on this whole thing? The whole thing is that the only way for you to build up an immunity to it is get exposed to it. So, and at one time or another, it doesn't matter how safe you were. It doesn't matter how fucking, what am I trying to say? Quarantined you were. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. You still went to fucking Walmart. Right. You still went to Target. Mm-hmm. You went to Publix.
Who were allowed 1,000? Walmart's allowed 1,000.
You went to McDonald's. You went to Burger King. You got food to go.
But you couldn't go get your hair cut.
I'm just saying. No. I'm just saying.
Now listen.
Even with these small things open, at some point during all that I just named, you were exposed to COVID-19.
Now I want to point this out that my opinion on this has evolved, because when it first came out, looking at the actual predictions and numbers, not knowing what's going on in China, I was like, look, we got to be careful.
It's fake, man.
I don't believe it's all fake.
We talked about this earlier, right? That they're doing tests to see if people have built up
immunities.
Right.
Well, they have the antibodies.
Antibodies, right? So that means if more people have the antibodies, then the tests that were done and the percentages on death tolls are wrong.
Yeah.
Because
absolutely.
Not everybody showed symptoms.
Absolutely. But going into that, we didn't know. So I'm cool with having, precautions, being careful,
Come to Beefs, bro. I'll be there, bro.
During the black plague,
the blah blah blah.
They didn't have the way to be able to check. It's just one of them things where everybody fucking died when they got it.
Yeah, but this is not like that.
I know it's not like that, but there have always been viruses. Now this one, we've already proved that.
So let me tell you a fact that somebody
lab created, but
let me tell you a fact that somebody told me today.
What's that?
Okay, pneumonia. Okay, kills more people in the United States than the flu does. Okay, and they have a fucking vaccine for it.
Pneumonia or the flu?
Vaccine for the flu.
Yeah, but
for pneumonia.
You can't have a vaccine for pneumonia. It's not a virus.
It is a virus.
No, pneumonia is just a buildup of fluid on your lungs. Things cause pneumonia.
Maybe I'm thinking. Maybe he said something else. He said another word. He named like 5 different statistics that he showed me on his phone.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't pneumonium.
Yeah.
He named that. He named.
Well, the flu.
No, what's the staph infection? What's the staph infection that you get? Like a Merck.
I think it's. Is it SARS?
You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. It's called like Mars.
Yeah.
Or something like that. That kills more people in the United States than the flu does every year, and they have a vaccine for it.
Mm-hmm. We didn't shut down.
We didn't shut down.
And
we didn't close.
There it is. MRSA.
MRSA. That's what it is.
MRSA.
That's what it is. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Well, another thing with the COVID thing, there's stories popping up now with the CDC. We're making them report numbers of deaths of people
that they didn't know.
Well, no. That died from something, could have been a car accident, something like that had COVID-19.
And death due to COVID.
And they counted it as a COVID death. But before we found all those facts out, I was like, look, guys, we got to be careful. We're Americans. We can get through this. But now we have the numbers. It's time to get back to being fucking Americans, right?
I'm just saying.
Freedom.
I've said from the very beginning that I do not think it was as serious as people thought it was. I was not going up.
But you never know. You never know.
Yeah, but that's anything in life, bro. You can't live life going through saying this is going to kill me.
Right.
Because you know what? If you're going to die, you're going to die regardless of whether you're today or tomorrow or the next day. You have a more likelihood of chance of dying in a car accident than you do dying from COVID-19.
Now we know that. But before then, it's just as simple. If you know something could kill you, and all you got to do is take precautions, you're going to take those precautions. That's the only common sense thing to do, right?
But the precautions that American citizens took...
We should never have shut down.
Which was stupid.
It was at this point, we're figuring that out.
You know what?
Sure.
What do you mean at this point? So people took precautions and went and bought all the toilet paper.
I didn't buy much toilet paper.
They took precautions.
How about seeds?
And went out and bought all the fucking eggs.
Food.
Okay? Do you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it is literally just some fucking thing that they wanted to show that they have control.
Well,
They showed Sweden?
Sweden shut down.
And they have the same statistics that we do.
Yep.
They have almost the same exact
you wanna hear
statistics.
something funny?
And they didn't shut down at all.
No, but you want to hear something funny? You ask like the media or a politician or elites, anybody on that level, and I'm not going to go politics on one side or the other. Anybody who was running the show, I guess you could say,
Right.
They would tell you, they would use this one term to try to say, to justify their actions. They would say, per capita. That's the dumbest argument ever.
Okay.
They're going to say, oh, yeah, but we're different.
Okay,
We
so-
got more people per capita.
This is how I know it's bullshit.
Shut the fuck up.
This is how I know it's bullshit, right?
Right.
This is how I know that it's all bullshit, okay? So, CDC first came out when all the shit was going on and said that the face mask did not help.
But now they say you have to wear one.
But now their states are mandating that you have to fucking wear one.
You're right. Here's another one. In December.
So it didn't, that literally came out and said that if I wore a mask, it was not going to do any more help than if I didn't wear a mask.
Do you know why?
But now, all of a sudden, I have to now wear a mask while I work.
I'm about to blow your mind. Do you know why they didn't want nobody wearing masks?
Because they wanted everybody to get sick.
No, they wanted to stockpile all the masks for the government and the health.
They didn't stockpile all the masks.
Hell yeah, they bought them all up. China
Masks
bought the shit.
fucking
Here's
everywhere.
Here's another falsity that going on.
Masks
on
were
your
not
podcast.
on short supply. I just want you to know because it was super easy for me to buy a mask.
But it
I
was
got-
easy for
me-
you to as a business.
As a business,
but it was
I ordered
hard.
700 disposable 3-ply masks.
Yeah, but the average person who doesn't have access to that couldn't do that. They couldn't go to look. There were none. They were bought all up. They didn't have that.
Now they're
ability.
saying masks will cause more infections.
When yesterday
It definitely
they were saying-
lowers your immunity.
Well, here's the deal.
You're not breathing in all the pathogens and bacterias and stuff that are in the air
Yeah.
that your body
That's
builds
the
up an
only way
immunity
humans have
to.
survived since then. I mean, I get that, but
It's just
we
stupid,
still
bro.
avoided
It's,
the Black Death.
it's all
you
fucking.
know?
It's
But
all
here's another
fucking
thing.
bullshit.
In December, the World Health Organization, who we were funding, put out a report that said that COVID-19 was not transferable human to human. They knew at the time that was a falsity. You want to know something else that's going to blow your fucking mind? Do not go on some. This is not a conspiracy theory. I'm not saying that this was done by Obama or anything like that. We used to fund, you can look this up. We used to fund the Wuhan research facility looking for.
You want me to blow your mind? I have a mask in my pocket.
Yeah, I got a couple.
You know why? Because I'm required to wear one now.
Yeah.
This is what I'm required to wear while I work.
That sucks in a restaurant on that grill, boy.
This is what my entire staff is required to wear while they at work.
We all gonna die. We are all gonna die.
You're putting my health at more risk by making me wear this.
Technically, yeah. You're right. You're absolutely right. But you want to know something that's really gonna blow your mind? During the Obama administration, back when we were we were funding. Hold on,
This is what happens when you wear a mask. This is my whole thing. I'm a smoker, right? You drinking beer?
Yeah,
Okay, if you got a mask on, how you gonna drink that beer?
you gotta pull it down.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do to
Touch
drink
your
that beer?
face and pull it down.
You're gonna do this right here, right? You're gonna hit your cigarette, and then what are you gonna do when you're done? You're gonna touch your mask, pull
right
it back up over your fucking nose.
Yeah. But listen,
Stupid. Makes no
to this.
fucking sense.
Let me get this out. Listen to this. We as America, and this is before Obama, we were doing this.
Right.
Okay. Obama actually stopped this. I don't speak highly of him much.
Okay.
Okay.
Go for it.
I think it was in 2014 or 2015. I don't know the exact date.
Right.
Obama and guess who? Fucci.
Okay.
Okay. They went over to to China to see where our money was going.
Right.
Because we were helping fund the Wuhan research facility looking for vaccinations.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So they go over there and they see what they're doing. And they see that they're actually genetically modifying these viruses. Okay. and pulled all funding to the lab. Pulled it. Obama and Fauci said we don't want no part of that as America, right? Why didn't we know about that? Why when this whole thing came out didn't we say we told y'all not to be doing that shit? This is why we pulled our funding. Now this right here falls on Trump because Trump's the president now. Why didn't he come out and say, you know what? Obama told y'all not to be doing that shit. We pulled the funding, and now none of that was brought up, bro. So what that tells me is when they're talking about an unknown flu-like disease.
Let me tell you where it was really probably founded, where it was really probably made.
Here?
Yeah, right here.
Bro,
right here in the United States of America.
We're not going to get on conspiracy theories because I found one.
It's right here.
In August.
I'm just trying to tell you, bro. That's the whole thing is fucking stupid.
Listen,
so, and the whole thing we try to talk about today is coming back open, right? Right? And the hashtag was, what was the hashtag?
Which one?
The first one. We're open, back to business, hashtag we free. Right? Mm-hmm. We free.
Lori, you're probably right. We're probably saying the wrong things. We're about to get cut.
I'm just saying. Okay?
Yeah?
We free.
Well, we have the illusion of freedom.
Right. So no matter what you think, no matter what you do, you're never free. The government's proven just now that you are not free.
Hey.
Just saying.
That's scary as fuck, ain't it?
That's the reason why they shut down, just to prove a fact. Just to prove a point.
Or to give you a nice taste test of what our country's going to be like in 10 years if we convert to socialism.
I'm just saying there is no COVID-19. It's all just fake.
Well, you're talking about created here in August of last year, a viral research facility up in Maryland was shut down.
It's all fake, bro.
And about 10,000 people came down with an unknown flu-like illness around the region of the Northeast. So
it's all just fake, bro.
But the truth is, now that we've been exposed to it, the tests, the infection rates were skyrocketing, but we all knew that was going to happen because they were testing for it more, right?
Right.
They all skyrocketed. It went up, blah, 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 blah. We figured it out. Now we're finding out that a third of the population in a lot of these major cities that they're doing these studies in already have the antibodies. So they were all exposed to it, didn't even know it, which means that the R factor's a lot higher and the mortality rate's a lot lower
than what people are saying.
Our government,
they're
the
trying
Chinese
to
government,
scare
the world,
you.
the media.
What did I first say? Okay, the first time
it's not about scaring. It's about being. Look, if I know there's a possibility that something could kill me and my family, I'm going to take precautions to be ready for it.
Right, I'm not arguing that you shouldn't take precautions.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I did. And now we know it's bullshit.
It's a scare tactic, bro.
Hey,
it's
scared me.
What is the shit that the Russians used to do, bro? What I say this every time, bro.
We all do it every.
What are the shit that the Russians used to do? It was back in the day. They called it a word. Starts with a P, I believe.
Propaganda.
Propaganda.
Everybody does that.
You know what COVID-19 was, bro? Propaganda.
Propaganda for who though? That's the scary thought. Is it us? Is it them?
Both, probably, bro.
Well,
y'all ain't seeing the light.
Listen, Casper.
Mike has been seeing the light since day one.
Hold up, Casper. I know you're fishing for us to tell you were right. Mike said the whole time I was trying to tell him he needed to be more careful.
He literally was trying to tell me that I needed to be ready to move my family if shit hits the fan.
You fucking right.
I mean, bro, COVID-19 is not the reason.
You fucking right. But you are not the one that uncovered the whole truth, Casper. Calm your tits. We're not going to give you all the credit.
I said it since day one, bro. You can go back and look at the very first podcast. But
you know what, though? If shit would have got sour, my shit would have been ready. Call me a prepper.
Right, but I don't know, man. I mean, I get being prepared, right? I get being prepared, but I mean, in that matter, you should always be prepared.
Absolutely.
I
got backup plans for everything.
COVID-19 should not just turn you into some fucking doomsday prepper. You should always be prepared.
Listen, Closet Nerd, thanks for jumping in. Appreciate that. I think you're a newbie. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. I don't know if Sandy Hook was an inside job. That's
#good vibes. Appreciate that, Jordan.
Yeah. Like, I don't know about all that.
I'm just saying it's propaganda, man. That's what it's got to be. It's what I feel like it is, right? It's propaganda. It's a scare tactic in order for them to scare you into being in your home.
Well, here's another aspect.
That's what they do, bro.
Even
instead of okay.
Fuck the scare tactic. Check this out.
If they want you to stay in your home, right? They have two choices, right? In my mind, right? If I'm thinking like the government, I got two options,
right?
Okay, I can either put foot soldiers on the ground and force you to be in your house,
right?
Or I can make up some propaganda and be scared to where you don't come out.
I agree with you 100%. But here's my question, okay? Here's my question. What if it all was done because on purpose, for one, if you think about it, a third of the population was immediately put out of work and on a form of welfare, reliant on the government.
Yep.
You ever heard that saying, don't bite
the hand that feeds you?
I've been saying that one a lot, too.
So you want me to tell you something too, man? It's hard to find people to go to work right now. You know why? Even though everything
because they're making $800 a week in unemployment.
Even though everything opened back up, bro.
Look,
some people are abusing the power.
Oh yeah,
and getting the money and still working.
Yeah, I mean, here's the truth. I couldn't get on it. I was an independent contractor in Alabama. They made it almost impossible. They just now made it easy. For independent contractors to go on unemployment.
You know what I think the most bullshit is? Let me tell you what the most bullshit is ever.
What's that?
Okay, so the people that were drawing unemployment have literally been sitting on their ass for 2 months, right?
Yep.
Okay, and there's a risk of going out into public. There's a risk of, if you're a non-essential employee, to go out. Right? And so this whole 2 months that this has been going on, right? I've literally been going out every single day, going to work, and doing an essential job. Okay? Right? Where's my 2 months off?
Hey, look.
Where's my 2 months?
I'm gonna tell you something.
Where's my $800 a month? Where's my share?
I'm right there with you, because here's what I did.
Because this is bullshit. People have literally been sitting at home for 2 fucking months, not doing a damn thing. Nothing. You've been playing video games. You've been going to the creek. You've been going to the lake. You've been going to the beach.
Let me make something clear here, guys.
Me personally, even if my restaurant were to close down and I was not considered an essential employee, okay, I would have found something to do, bro.
I did. I was making paint for $10.50 a fucking hour.
See what I'm saying?
Okay? Hardest job, one of the hardest jobs I've ever done.
But you did say it was hard for you to get unemployment. Would you have drawn it?
Hey, thanks, Taylor.
Would you have gotten unemployment if you could? You damn right, because most
to be
Americans
honest,
would.
I called the unemployment hotline one time, and I talked to them, and they said, you can't really do it, and I never tried again. But the only reason why I was doing it was
think it's bullshit.
Because I knew that when it was all over, I could go back to my job as an independent contractor.
I haven't left my job.
I get that. I totally get that.
I've still been working the same hours that I've been working, putting my life in danger, putting my family's life in danger. It's just such a threat that you had to shut everything down. I'm putting my life at risk. I'm putting my family's life at risk and my friends' life at risk.
Yeah.
That come in contact with me every day.
Yeah.
But yet, I get nothing from it. I got a stimulus check. So did the motherfuckers who weren't working.
You know what?
Listen, I got a stimulus check, right? I got that.
Right.
I did.
Yeah,
I
so
got
did the people not working.
So did the people not working.
Right. But check this out. You ready?
Just saying.
You ready for this? All right. So
hurts my feelings, man.
I totally get it.
I would like to have a 2 month off vacation to spend with my family and go all about everywhere.
You're gonna laugh at this. So I went down there and I got a job. I'm leaving what I'm doing now. I'm leaving the legislative research company because I got a job offer at another company that I used to work for a long time. They offered me a substantial amount of money to come back and run their sales department. So I'm going to take it, right? And I'm going to go from being an independent contractor, praying I make sales to get a paycheck, to having a salary and employing people. And,
right.
It's, I'm cool with that, right? He said, when do you want to start working? I said, well, since everybody else got to take vacation, I think I'm going to take about 2 weeks off before I start. So I did exactly what you said you wished you could do. And I said, I want to take
That's not funny.
Hey, I did it.
That's not funny.
I'm saying.
I'm not laughing.
I agree with you. I was just in a position where I could utilize that.
Yeah, I can't utilize
If you could, you would, right?
Yeah, I would take my 2 months.
You motherfucking right.
I should get my 2 months.
I can't take 2 months.
We should close down for... Why? You took 2 months.
No, I didn't. I worked. I took 2 weeks.
You took 2 weeks, period?
Period. I literally worked. The weeks I'm not working is last week and this week. I would start Monday. Literally took 2 weeks because I've been working my ass off in a job I'm not used to working that hard. Kudos to everybody who busts their ass. I'm a salesman. I get paid to talk shit. Okay. Kudos to you guys.
Well, that's true.
I worked my ass off.
That's true. You did.
Putting food on the
that's
table.
true.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, shit. I'm about to go back to a good.
But I'm just saying, there's
why
been
do
a
you
long
need a sponsor break.
There's been a lot of motherfuckers.
I have never had people. I've never listened to a podcast and wanted a sponsor break.
No. We're talking too much. They're tired of hearing us. Must be the end of the podcast.
You guys tired of hearing us?
I'm just saying. I feel
You're right,
like
though.
I deserve my time
You know
off.
what the sad part
Because
is,
you know
though?
what I've been doing for the last 2 months while everybody's been fucking off?
Working your ass off.
Working.
But you know what? You know what the sad part
Trying
is?
to figure out how I can make my business thrive under shitty circumstances. Seeing how I can fucking pay my employees under shitty circumstances.
But you know what the sad part is? You ain't gonna get shit for it.
No, I'm not.
And none of the other non-essential employees or the other essential employees who's had to work their asses off through this whole process.
We're going to get shit from it.
They ain't gonna get shit from it.
Not shit.
Ain't gonna get shit from it. But now, don't get it twisted, guys. We're not talking shit on the people who got put out of work, who had no other option.
Yeah, it's not your fault.
It's not your fault. But they made it very easy for you to, and everybody else. I mean, let's be honest here. See you later, Closet. How many people are actually going to want to go back to work making $400 a week on an entry level position?
So, can I tell you something?
And of course, everybody says like, "Oh, it's going to run out. It's only temporary."
It
But
is.
is it?
No, it is. It is. You know why? You know why?
Why?
You know why?
Why?
Because we're able to open back up, right? If you were working for me right now, right? I offered you your job back,
Yeah.
okay? You don't get unemployment from me anymore. You know why? Because if you say, I'm not coming back to work, I'll just rather sit at home and collect my check. You know what happens? You just quit. You voluntarily didn't accept a job. So you voluntarily quit.
She wanted a hot pocket. That's why she wanted a sponsor break.
when people got all this unemployment for COVID-19, it was
Right.
a pandemic. You were let go.
Right.
Once you have an opportunity to get your job back and you choose not to go back to work, your employer can cancel your unemployment. If you got the COVID, stay your ass at home.
Yeah, if you got the COVID, stay in. No, that's
I'm just saying.
I
don't agree with it. I don't like the way they handled things. I don't think that
There's a lot
everybody
of people that don't
should have
either.
got sit their ass at home and make all the fucking money. I mean, I get it. You still had to make money. I get that. You had to support a family. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at the people. I'm mad at the way the government handled it. Because you should have still gave me something. Okay? Should have been like, hey, you know what? Since we're giving all these motherfuckers $800-900 a week for sitting on their ass, okay, we'll give you an extra $400 a week in your paycheck because you're still going to work. You're out there fucking.
But the only problem is, where's that
Putting your-
money going to come from?
Where did the unemployment money come from?
I'm with you.
They
I'm
didn't
with
have-
you on that one, bro.
They didn't have to pay an extra
Look,
$600.
We are
for people.
literally, we just
I have
spent
people working.
$8 trillion in 2 months.
I have people working for me, okay, that literally, I had people working for me that literally were making $300 a week, went to making $900 a week on unemployment. You tell me where the justification is in that. You didn't need that $900 a week before, because if you did, you would have went and looked for another job because you're only making $300 a week here, right? But now you're making $900 a fucking week and you're not doing anything.
We were getting free money. Hey, buddy, that money ain't free, man. You got kids? All that free money, just like the stimulus itself, costs every single American.
No, that's exactly right. That's exactly right.
What do you mean?
They were getting free money.
Oh, from you?
Yeah.
To stay employed because of the PPP?
Right.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. That's exactly what
But
happened.
you didn't get none of that free money.
Who? No, I didn't. If they couldn't, under the stipulation, they couldn't give me a raise because of the loan. They couldn't give me more money. They had to make a minimum salary pay, a minimum labor, a dollar amount had to be a certain percentage of what it was before, right? So because of that, they couldn't give me more money. They had to bring people on, let them work less hours, still pay them.
Right.
Which, in my opinion, is complete bullshit. I could have used that extra money.
I get it. I totally get it.
My wife don't work.
On another note, that stimulus check, how many people you think still have it?
I got it.
The whole thing.
Whole damn thing.
Whole thing.
Whole damn thing. Sitting in my bank account right now.
In the savings account.
Right now.
Right now. But
Didn't touch it, I going to touch it.
to dump all their crops and meat and all, but Trump approved a $3 billion bill to help farmers out. Well, here's the deal.
I don't know the logistics on it. I don't know anything about it.
But
So.
I do know that every year farmers do that shit all the time. They won't even harvest their crops. They'll let it go to rot and then collect their insurance money on it. There's other farmers. There's one dairy farmer, I think it was in Pennsylvania, who decided to sell all his milk himself and sold out his entire farm within hours. So, I mean, I really don't know. I really don't know. Like,
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know anything about it, bro.
I mean, to be honest, people were still buying food. The trucking companies were still going. The only things I could see where there's a problem is like the meat processing factories that got shut down, not being able to just slaughter the actual meat. I can see them, but in the same sense.
What about beer?
What about beer?
Beer factories had to be shut down. They couldn't make beer. Breweries could not brew beer during the COVID-19.
Really? You're right.
I'm 100% right.
I do remember them.
Bars, pubs, and
But-
breweries.
But were they? Here's my. That's a good question. What was it? Was it the
thinking.
big manufacturer?
Oh yeah.
They were
yeah,
all
for
shut
sure,
down?
for
All
sure.
the big ones were shut down?
You were shut down to make it. You could still deliver it, but you couldn't make it. Okay?
A lot of them were making sanitizer. You're right.
So I'm
did
just
hear
saying,
about that a lot.
look here, right? Right now, there's a shortage of beer.
Is it?
100%. 100% shortage of beer. You know why? Because all the beer that was made, right? Think about how they make beer. They mass produce this beer.
Right.
Mass produce it, right?
Right.
Cans and cans and bottles of beer going out every single day.
Right.
All of a sudden you have to stop.
That's
So you got to stop. You got to stockpile. Right?
But people still drinking the same amount of beer.
But people are still drinking the same amount of beer, if not more, because of quarantine.
Yeah.
Today was the first day that they were able to open back up. Today. They probably started brewing today, this morning.
Right.
There's a shortage on beer right now.
Yeah.
We're like, I wouldn't be surprised within the next week or two. It's going to be hard to find Bud Light that's in date. That's not expired beer. Most of the beer you're getting at the stores right now is probably finna expire. Liquor's the same thing. They weren't even to produce liquor. Liquor's probably going to be the exact same way. They were not able to manufacture liquor during this shit.
Yeah.
Now, whiskey and stuff like that age different, so they make it and they sit it on a shelf. But it's the same thing. You have to bottle that shit and sell the fuck out of it. I mean, you're going to have to.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You're going to have to.
I don't know, man. I don't know. We're going to see. All I know is I'm glad that we're open back up. Like, legit, I'm glad that we're open back up. We're going to start moving back in the right thing. I know a lot of people are going to be affected. I'm really kind of wondering how it's going to turn out,
Yeah.
And of course, there is one thing I want to say. Don't be afraid of the media telling you about second wave.
I think I think there is going to be a second wave.
Well, of course there will be.
I think there'll be a second wave, and then they're going to come out and say, you know what, go back inside.
But if they do that, you're going to have a lot of disgruntled citizens on their hand, bro.
I mean, how many people were disgruntled when they told they couldn't go out to eat anymore?
But how long was it before they're starting to protest all over the country, even in California?
I'm just California's hippies. That's what they do is protest.
Dude, they're wanting to go back to work.
Right, but I'm saying
Hippies don't like working. The protesters like to hang out and protest.
I'm just saying. There's going to be a second wave. Mark my words. Okay, ready? It's going to be a Second wave.
All right.
Do it with me. Do it with me. Second wave. Okay. And what's going to happen is going to be an increase in cases. There's going to be a spike in deaths. And they're going to say, you know what? We did this too soon.
But that's what they want.
No, that's what they're going to say. And I'm not agreeing that it's actual facts. I'm just going to tell you this is what they're going to say.
Yeah, you're right.
It's going to happen. And they're
exactly.
And
Don't do it, guys.
Let me tell you what's going to happen.
Buck the system.
Meemaw Ivy. Okay? Meemaw Ivy's going to come back home and say, you know what? You've been playing outside long enough. Bring your ass back inside before you catch a cold.
I guarantee you, we're going to see some shit. We all know there'll be a second wave. What I'm saying is, don't let
It's going to be worse than the first one.
And everybody, I don't think it'll be worse than the first one.
Do it with me.
Worse.
Second wave.
Yeah, worse than the first one. But
Second wave. Right. I'm just saying.
I need an approval on the triple date plus Lori. What?
Hey, Mitchell definitely has been making them dollars, okay? He's been making dollars
Hold on, babe.
on the side hustle.
We're almost done.
All right, we got to wrap it up.
Yeah, I got a 2-hour drive ahead of me, guys. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. We hope you guys enjoyed it. We had some heated debate tonight. We do still love each other.
Yep.
As
Even
part
though,
of
even
it.
though you're wrong.
You're wrong. We're trying to give you guys more actual conversations and everything. We know that you guys don't like us to hear us begging you for subscriptions. So
Even though we need those subs.
make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If you
We don't
have
know.
not.
We know you don't like doing it, but we're gonna do it right now.
We're going to do it right now because it's on the way out. It's on the way out. So you got all the content before we ask you to make sure you say this. Second wave. I like it. All right, guys. Everybody, make sure you check out our merch store.
Can we make that a T-shirt? The quotations. Second wave.
Dude, it's going on the store.
I wonder if I can find the fingers that do that.
Yeah, right.
And do second and then wave.
Yeah, right.
Second wave.
Check out the merch store. Link will be popping up pretty soon. Appreciate that, Casper. Make sure if you're interested, go ahead and hit us up on our Patreon account. We love the subscriptions. Guys, we're really kind of evolving a lot. We got a new mic and a new camera coming in for
Guys,
me.
make sure that you check out the other YouTube channel that we have, BBT Stream Team, where we do the ultimate streaming of video games. And if you guys want to check out some epic quality content where you guys can see all the shoots thing, BBT Stream Team.
BBT Stream Team. Hey,
BBT.
this has been
Hey,
Stevie P.
BBT. Hey.
Hey, and he got. Have we got that up yet?
Nah, yeah, oh yeah.
up?
You hadn't been watching because you've been on vacation.
Yeah, I went to the fucking beach.
Second wave.
Second wave. Go ahead and put a scale on a shirt and put charge by the pound.
Big boys expensive. Oh man, that's another
That's
shirt.
it. Big boys expensive. I like it, man. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, this has been Stevie B.
And this was Mike Stone.
And this was
Bearded Bar Talk.
Yeah.